Good morning, good afternoon, wherever we're at right now. I would like to go ahead and start us off with a prayer, so if I can have Sean Arnold come up.
Every eye closed. Most gracious and all-wise God, come before you just to thank you, Lord, just to thank you for allowing us to rise up this morning clothed in our right minds, with our minds stayed upon you. Lord, we're asking you right now, Lord, just to bless this program, bless this graduation, Lord. Lord, we're asking you to thank you for allowing Mayor Coleman, the steadfast, to help us, people with obstacles, to keep moving, Lord. Lord, we're asking you right now just to help someone, help the graduation class, Lord. Lord, we started out strangers, Lord, but we came together as a family, Lord. Lord, we asking you right now, Lord, bless the man or a woman who was trying to come get back on their feet, Lord. Allow Restoration Academy be a transportation from setback to comeback, Lord. Lord, allow everyone, Lord, just to stick together after this graduation, Lord. Lord, I'm asking you right now, Lord, just to bless the 20 miracles that's standing before me in this class, Lord. Lord, I'm asking you to bless each and every one's household, Lord. These are the blessings we ask. Amen.
It always makes it difficult for me when I feel like I'm in between somebody who has a wonderful message like that and the mayor. Not a good place for me to be in the middle of a presentation. But that being said, I would like to welcome all of you to the 2014 Restoration Academy graduation. I'm so excited to have a full house like this. It's very excited to see all of our wonderful partners. So I would like to thank all of them, our elected officials, our partners, our business partners, because without all of you, this great celebration would not be happening today. So thank you very much. What I would like to do is have all of our elected officials stand up, all of our partners stand up, and all of our business partners stand up. And give them a hand of... Thank you again. As you all know, or should know, this is our third graduation since the program's inception, and a very important one, as it's the first year we've actually had private employers involved in our internship program. And by doing that, it's allowed us to broaden our program, and we need to continue to get more private partners to step up so we can continue to grow this program into the future. I'd like to take you all back to the very first Restoration Academy. And for those of you, since we're at the third inception, who weren't here, Suzanne Coleman Tolbert and I walked into the mayor's birthday celebration, and he said, "I want to hire 50 ex-felons." And we looked at him like, what is he talking about? You know, had no idea where he was going with the conversation. And this year we can say we did hire 50. So it took us 3 years to get there, but we got here. And without all of you, it's not possible. I want to say that first year, I myself was a little skeptical. Hate to admit that now. But when I met the people, all of you, the participants in the program, I realized then the importance of the social endeavor that we were getting ready to embark on. This allowed me to see this overarching task after working for the mayor a couple years that he has. And that overarching task is that social endeavor with many things that he does. And basically, that is to make Columbus the best place to live, work, and raise your family. So with that being said, I would like to introduce Mayor Michael B. Coleman.
Thank you very much, and it is a great pleasure to be here on the third occasion of graduating Restoration Academy graduates. This is a great day for me, great day for my cabinet, a great day for the families of Restoration Academy graduates, and also a great day for the citizens of Columbus and each of you. You know, I thought about the name Restoration Academy, and I thought about how it really got started. And it got started from running into many people over the years that had just been released from prison, approaching me saying, "Brother, I need a job." And I'd look at them and I said, "Well, tell me a little bit about yourself." I said, "I just got out of prison." And then I was stuck. I didn't know what to say or to do. I referred to a couple programs. I don't know if they followed up or not. And I said, "You know what? I'm the mayor. We need to set the example for this community. We can do this. We can bring folks who have had a setback for a comeback." I like that. We've had a setback for a comeback. And that's our obligation, because the truth is that everybody makes mistakes in life. And what's happened in our employment market these days, in our life market these days, is that once you've been to prison, once you've had a felony, jobs are not available. There's a little box you check on applications. And the first question they ask is, "Have you had a felony?" When you check that box, you tell the truth. What happens is you are not qualified from that point forward for that job. And so you ask yourself, what do I do? How do I maneuver through society? How do I raise my children? How do I have housing? What do I do? And I said, we're going to fix this. It's going to take time. It's going to take energy. Let's start small and let's build up. And so when I said let's hire 50, I really had 550 in mind. I didn't want to cause heart attacks. But the idea was, and still is how do we restore our citizens? The question is never whether we have fallen, because we have all fallen one way or another. The real question is, how do we get back up? From setback to comeback, we wanted to give you a second chance in life. But it was not going to be easy. This is not a social service program. This is about life. This is school. You've already been through hard knocks. This 6-month effort I viewed as sort of a boot camp of sorts. Getting ready for the rest of your life. And so I meet with every class. I met with one this past week. They graduate in December. And I remember meeting with you. And I remember meeting with the second class. And I remember meeting with the first class. And I took you out to lunch in my conference room. That's more than what my cabinet members have gotten. Lunch in my cabinet room. And went around the room, and I talked about this program. This is a program, an effort. It's not just a program, it's an effort. Life-changing effort. And it's going to require strong will, a strong mind, a focus for excellence, a focus for great expectations, and you can't step off the path. And if you step off the path, then you need to leave now, because this is not the effort for you. And I said, some of you will not get through this program. Some of you may not get through these next 6 months. But as I talked around and listened to everybody's story and their vision about what they want to do in life and where they've come from and their children and all the things and the dreams that they wanted to fulfill, I knew that most of you were going to get through these next 6 months. And I'm here to say that I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. You've paid your debt to society. We've retrained you, we've focused you. And this is about you and your family. And I see your family members behind you. And I'm so proud of them for supporting you during this time. We're all one big family now, the Restoration Academy family, where we've restored lives, we've restored neighborhoods, we've restored you, and you have taught others as well in the process. Amy DeLong says she had doubts about this program, about what we were doing. And I bet a lot of people did. They just didn't tell you, didn't tell me. But because of your resilience, your determination, your desire to do the right thing for the rest of your life, be productive citizens in our city, Amy DeLong has become one of the mothers of this program. She loves you. She talks about each of you. She knows all of your situations, everything. And then Suzanne Coleman Tolbert, that's your other mother. Two moms right here. And then City Council member Priscilla Tyson, who's been to the picnic and done so many things with you. We want you to succeed. And this is the beginning of your life again. A second chance. So again, I'm so proud of you, and we're all very proud of you. And some of you have been working, volunteering. You've done a lot of things for me. The Old Town East cleanup, ComFest, Asia Fest, back to school book bag drive. I appreciate that. How many of you did that? Thank you very much. I saw several of you yesterday at my small business conference. How many of you did that? I know you were there. Yeah, very good. You were great. You're wonderful. And so here we go. A new start, a new way, and a new opportunity. And the brother that said this is the theme of this program, this effort. You've all had setbacks. This is your comeback. And we got your back.
Now we're going to hear from some of our elected officials. Priscilla Tyson.
Good morning. This is such a beautiful day today, isn't it? Even though it may be cloudy outside, it's not cloudy in here. These lights are shining on you today, and we are just so blessed that we are at our third Restoration Academy graduation. And I need to thank a number of people before I really start talking to the graduates. First of all, I want to thank Mayor Coleman. And I also, before I thank Mayor Coleman, I need to thank that individual or the individuals that walked up to Mayor Coleman and said that we need a program like this. That to say, we don't know, that's the unknown person. So tonight, each of you thank that unknown person. and the unknown persons that have come up to many of us and have said, I need a job. And when they say they need a job, generally what comes afterward is that, but I have some things in my background that prevented me from getting this job. So for those unknown individuals that came up to Mayor Coleman and that sparked him to be able to say, let's get something done, we want to say thank you to that person or persons. I want to say thank you to Mayor Coleman for having the courage to be able to say, we're going to do something about this particular issue. For those of us who live in this community, we know that it's an issue in our community that we have to deal with. And so I appreciate him stepping up, and also my council colleagues and stepping up and providing those dollars to be able to make sure this program would be to work and be successful. I also want to thank Amy DeLong for her leadership, because certainly without Amy and the Civil Service Commission, we would not be here in this room today. And then Amy needed a partner, as the mayor said, and that partner happens to be Susan Coleman Tolbert. And so with the Ohio Means Jobs COWIC, they figured out a way to help make this happen. But we knew that between civil service and Ohio Means Jobs COWIC, we needed other partners because we cannot do anything alone. And so many of those partners are in this room today. I want to really say thank you to those partners who made it happen. So to the Columbus Urban League, I see their president is here. Alvis House, the president, is here. Impact, these people have come out because they care so much about this program, this work. I see both from Impact, the Impact Community Center, Columbus State Community College, the Central Ohio YMCA, Mr. Roberts is here. Columbus Neighborhood Health Centers, I see my good friend sitting over here. Thank you for being here. Tom Horan is in the room. And of course, we have the Franklin County Reentry Coalition. Kiston is here. And Columbus Public Health, Dr. Long. I forgot to mention Stephanie Hightower. And I want to also say to Denise Robinson, those are the leaders of those organizations their staff has been working with you to ensure that we would have success in this particular program. I also have to thank all the private sector employers. We know that we need more private sector employers to step up and let everyone, as the mayor said, who had a setback to have a comeback, to be able to provide jobs and opportunities for them. When I am the chair of the Workforce Development Committee, and I know that unemployment in our city is about 4%, but however, for the individuals that are going to be graduating today in some of our central city communities, we know it's double-digit unemployment. And until we have everyone who is capable of going to work, allowing them to have those opportunities, our unemployment will not be where we want it to be. And so this program is going to ensure that we need more private sector employers to step up and to realize that everyone needs a second chance, and to help the city of Columbus to continue to grow and prosper. We need to hire every capable person to be able to do the work in our city. So these supporting organizations made it possible for program participants to receive health assessments, life care and occupational skills training, nutrition and fitness programs, as well as transitional assistance. Their collective efforts of the Restoration Academy partners have helped to improve our community and, again, to grow our workforce. It is also important to thank their family and friends who are in this audience today, and maybe some of those who could not make it here today. I know that sometimes you haven't thought that your family member was going to be able to finish this program. You haven't trusted your family member, that you've heard them say over and over again, this time it's going to be different. I know that, but just your demonstration and being here today shows that you care about your family member. They're going to continue to need their support. But as the mayor stated already, this was a 6-month, very difficult program, and they've already demonstrated that they're going to do different, and they're going to be different. So let's just give our family and friends a round of applause for being here and supporting everybody. Our graduates here today celebrate a new chapter in their lives, a new beginning. And so each person deserves a second chance, and with a second chance, you still have choices to make. Restoration Academy has proven its value in providing second chances. 84% of the program participants have graduated, and an overwhelming majority have maintained their employment. Graduates, as you move forward today, it's about the choices you continue to make from here. Your destiny lies in your hands. You've completed your job training, and you positioned yourselves to provide for you and your families. By meeting the requirements of this particular program, you have the tools to make all positive choices. But this, again, the journey does not stop here. It will keep you, must stay on the path of doing what you know you need to do for independence and self-sufficiency. So in closing, I just want to say that your success is not limited to you alone. It's not limited to you alone. Your success is for all your family members, for those of you who have children and grandchildren. Their success is going to be based upon your success and what you do from this point. The success of this program also lies on your shoulders. For us to continue to have other programs to help other individuals, you have to go out and be successful. Do the best in your jobs, do the best for this community, so we can continue to say this program worked. 2 other classes did it so that you could be here today, and we want to make sure that we continue to have not only the 4th class is happening now, but have many more classes, because as the mayor said, we need to have 550 people in a program, and so we need you to be our ambassadors for Restoration Academy. So congratulations to you. I'm so excited that you've gotten to this point. It's been an honor to have spent time with you throughout this last 6 months to show you how much I care about what you're doing. I wish you the very best, and may God continue to show his blessings and grace upon you. Thank you so very much.
So we're going to go with seniority first. Herschel Craig and then Shannon Hardin, both council members, and make some very brief remarks. Okay.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said this: we're all caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, a single garment of destiny. I can never be all that I ought to be until you're what you ought to be. I only have a minute. Only 60 seconds in it, forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it, just a tiny little minute. But eternity is in it. God bless you. Now let me introduce this young, brilliant. Yeah, yes. Y'all know I'm a preacher, so. Oh, somebody, let me introduce the most brilliant, our most brilliant council member, Shannon Hardin.
I'm trying to be quicker than the preacher, and I don't know. Thank you, council member. I just quickly want to say congratulations to the graduates, and I say that not in any kind of condescending way. I'm a young person, I get it. And what I get, though, above everything else is, but by the grace of God goes everyone up here and everyone behind you. And so we are standing with you. We're so proud of you guys. The funny thing is, so I've worked for the mayor for several years, and this, I can tell you, is probably one of his most favorite events that he gets to come to. And I just realized today why that is because he starts taking notes for his State of the City address at this event. And so mark my words, setback to a comeback will be in State of the City 2015. Thank you guys, congratulations. I'm sorry, I was supposed to introduce the folks that are really making this program a success and keeping it going. Thanks to Director DeLong, but also I want to introduce Ms. Suzanne Coleman-Tober, President and CEO of COIC and Ohio Means Jobs, Central Ohio. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. Our new council member, let's give him another round of applause. Good morning, everyone. I will be very, very brief because, I believe in the part of the scripture that says, to all things give thanks, and that seems to have been the theme for this morning. And I just want to also thank Mayor Coleman for his vision. I keep telling him that over and over again. But I look at what has grown out of his idea, his vision, his walk down the street, and being able to listen to individuals and putting it in action. And the council members who always show up. Someone said 80% of living is showing up. And so, they always show up. They always give their time and their efforts towards Restoration Academy and so many other services that have helped all of you. But this is your day, and I want to say congratulations to all of you. I want to say thank you to our partners, because when we made the phone call, you all answered. And you know who you are. You've already been called out this morning. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you sending your team to work with Tarika and Jose and all the other team members who really do the heavy lifting around here. Let's not get it twisted. There are individuals who do this work each and every day, all of your staff members. You have brought your resources to the table at no cost. And we really do appreciate that, because that's what community is all about. It's not about agency and agency and agency. It's about the services that need to be available to all of you. So congratulations to you. Look how far you've come and look where you're going. I've had an opportunity to meet each and every one of you, and I know that you just have your whole lives in front of you, your careers in front of you, the fact that you've been on internships that are meaningful, you have given your talents and skills, hopefully you've learned some things along the way to take to your new jobs. That's what it's all about. So now it's time for you to reach back and bring up some other individuals. That's what this program is all about. We mentioned the partnerships and we mentioned different individuals, but this could not be a successful program without the partnership of employers. And Amy touched on this, but we have over 20 now private sector employers who have stepped up to either take interns. That's right. And we have some other ones who are lined up for the next graduation class. So that's what this model was all about. And we want to thank all of the city department heads and all of the supervisors who stepped up to work with all the graduates who have come before you and all of you now. I have the pleasure of introducing two of them. Before I do that, though, there are some other individuals that I would like to thank. I mentioned Tarika. Tarika has been the coordinator for this program. Can we give her a hand clap? Tarika Cradle. Jose Feliciano. Yes, that's his name. Akil has been involved in this program. Don has been involved in this program. Brittany, Carisha, and again, all of the team members who have stepped up to support all of you. I know I'm leaving some people out, and I apologize. I do. Al, where's Al from the Alvis House? How could I forget you? And Greg Winbush, who was with the other classes and still comes to the steering committee meetings from Rex and Parks. Greg, thank you very much. I want to also acknowledge my board chair, who has been so supportive of this program, Joy Bivens. Joy, are you still here? Thanks for coming. We do have Bart Logan, who is here representing Commissioner Brooks, who is just, so supportive of this program. She's also supportive of the reentry programs that many of us take part in, and the commissioners support reentry programs that get you all ready for Restoration Academy. So thank you very much. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Bill Hedrick, who's the Chief of Staff for Columbus City Attorney's Office, and following Mr. Hedrick will be Tim Noble of Public Utilities. Congratulations, you guys. You have done it.
As it was stated before, my name's Bill Hedrick. I'm the Chief of Staff for Columbus City Attorney Richard C. Pfeiffer, Jr. Mr. Pfeiffer's out of town today, or he would be here giving this address to you. So I'm a poor substitute, but I'm going to do the best that I can. Director DeLong called when she goes, "Would you speak?" And I'm like, "What do you want me to say?" Because particularly, I've heard some really great speakers here today. What could I say to this class that would be inspirational to them? And she said, "I just want you to share your experience with your office and this program." So I'm just going to briefly go through with you how our office became involved in this program. And again, I commend the mayor for even having this type of program. It's one of the things that makes me proud to live in the city of Columbus. And I'm also proud I work for an office holder who is, without a question, did not hesitate to participate in this program. Now, how our office originally became involved in this, it's been very quick, and it was a delayed thing that happened. Last year, I was at the mayor's State of the City. And when he described the program, and he particularly focused on one of the graduates and how it had changed that graduate's life, I'm like, wow, this is something I would like to see us involved in. And again, I know I work for an office holder that it would not be beyond a doubt that we would do this. So I went to Mr. Pfeiffer and I said, if the opportunity presents itself to provide an employment opportunity from someone from this program, can we look into that option? And he said, yes, of course we can. Now, like most things, and like most good intentions, a couple months went by, nothing seemingly happened. And then we had a position open up on one of our sports staff positions, and I'm like, I think this could be a position that would be something that a person from this program could be qualified for. And I stress the word qualified, because I wasn't just going to put someone in this position because they were from this program. They had to be qualified, they had to be able to do the job, and they'd have to earn it as well. So at that point, I still didn't know how to get involved. So first I called Sherrod Kish from the mayor's office, and she actually directed me to Shannon Harden, now Councilman Harden, and I told him what we were looking for, and I said, he told me how many people were in the program, how many people were in the current class. I said, can you send me some resumes? Because I want to go through these resumes and see if I find someone that I think is appropriate to interview. There were also many conversations with Director DeLong, too, along the way. Shannon picked out I think about 8 to 10 resumes. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure what to expect from these resumes. I'm like, maybe we can find somebody that will fit into this slot among the resumes that are sent to me. I was impressed, frankly, by all the resumes. The skills that all of you bring to this program, your work experiences, your life experiences, and knowing the only reason you were having difficulties was because of one bump in the road, it's a sad situation for our society that we can't move on beyond those things. So I had then the rough decision of trying to figure out who to interview, because I thought they were all good. And I get lots of resumes for lots of positions in the office, and it's very easy sometimes for me to throw them aside. To actually see some, I'm like, try to weed them out. And I'll be honest, I don't want to interview all these people. So I finally narrowed it down to 2. And one of them, I promised her I wouldn't embarrass her today, is Shimona Branch in the front row. So we interviewed both of these individuals, and it was a team of people in our office that were involved in the interviews, and I liked both the applicants. So again, I was torn. So we made the decision. We hired Shimona. Shimona's been with us for 3 months. She came to me yesterday and she goes, well, what kind of job do you think I'm doing? You're doing a great job, Shimona. And we are so proud to have you on staff, and I think Shimona will let you know our staff has been very welcoming. She works at the prosecutor's division. And I stress this to employers. If the prosecutor's office is willing to give these people a chance, why don't you give them a job? And then I'll also admit, on the other person I didn't select, I was feeling a little guilty. I liked them too. So I called Director DeLong, and I knew a little bit about that person's externship. I knew what their skill set was. I thought their externship didn't match their skill set. So I said, can I steal them too? So that individual, he's not in this graduating class, so I promised I wouldn't call him out. We brought him in as an extern. And I'm proud to say on Monday, he will be working at a full-time job at our civil division. So we're 2 for 2. And since he left his externship, because we gave him a full-time job because he created such a good impression, poor Tarika. She gets calls from me all the time. I'm probably one of the more high-maintenance job placement because I always have some kind of question. So I called her and I said, I'd like to replace that person. Can you send me some more applicants? Again, everybody that I've interviewed or I've interacted with or a resume that's crossed my desk has been excellent. And again, I have to make hard choices. But starting Monday, we will be having 2 new externs working in our office from the program. And the only reason I won't take more, the city attorney won't take more, I have no more office space, no more desks, and no more ability to take anyone else on. So I just want to stress the employers out there. When you take on someone from this program, you're not doing an act of charity. You're doing yourself a service because these people bring a skill set and they just need a chance. And they recognize when they're given a chance, they're going to work twice as hard as the people you already have on staff. And they're going to inspire those who are there who come in. Some people come in and day out, and they take their jobs for granted. They take where they're at for granted. When we have someone like Shimona or other folks from this program, that highlights to the other employees, look what these people are doing. Look what they're going through. Appreciate your job. It lifts the work level for all of us. And I also think, particularly for those of us at the prosecutor's position, I think it's a good thing for my staff to see. We prosecute people in, day out. We see the worst. This lets us know that behind those people we're prosecuting, there are human beings. And it lets us see what they can accomplish if they can get out of the situation they're in and if they're just given a chance. So to the graduates today, I'm honored to be able to be here today. I'm honored to speak before you. I'm honored that your program can be involved with our office, and we will continue to work with you in the future, and I hope for good things and expect good things from all of you. Thank you.
Well, hello, my name is Tim Noble, and first things first, I'm not a public speaker, so trust me, the nerves are running rampant right now, but I'll get through this. I'm a building maintenance manager for the Department of Public Utilities, and I was asked to be part of this program back in March, and I really didn't know what to think about it. I was just kind of, you know, they said, Tim, go do this, and you know, we'll go from there. So, you know, I was kind of skeptical about it, but during the interview process, when we was over at COWIC and was interviewing people, and I recognized a lot of your faces, I thought, you know, this might not be bad. So, you know, the applicants, all of you, your students, you were well prepared and answered every question that was asked of you. You know, and when the person we selected showed up for work the first day, he hung me up and, you know, I got him settled in, and then we kind of went from there. You know, things have been pretty great, and we're kind of progressing along with him. You know, we are, the rest of, well, let me hold up a minute. Okay. The Restoration Academy coordinator, Tarika, came out and did a site visit, wanted to see how the student was doing, and also, you know, just to look at his work site and just to see how he was getting along. And then she asked me, you know, what I thought about the program. And I said, you know what? I said, I believe in this program now. You know, I think it's a worthwhile program. You know, I couldn't be happier with the person that we had, and you know, when I listen to the stories of what everybody else is saying, I think they've got the same feeling that I got. You know, we are currently in the process of hiring our student. Yeah. You know, you know, so what I would like to say is I would like to thank everybody involved in the selection process. They did an excellent job of screening all of the applicants for the program. But most of all, you know, it's you students that deserve all the praise. You did all the hard work. You know, our job's easy. You guys got it hard. So with that, I would like to thank you. You know, you just need to be proud of what you have accomplished, and, you know, I wish you all the best, and remember, the future's looking bright. Thank you.
Now we have to introduce the other mother of civil service and the Restoration Academy, Tarika Cradle.
Oh my. Well, guys, we're here. Today is here. So I just want to say good morning, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you for showing up. Full house. Thank you, Mayor Coleman, once again for creating the program. It's great. I love it. And I will continue to run it until I can't run it anymore. You already know I want to take it national. And I want to give special thanks to our partners, everyone that's stepped up, helped me, picked up my phone calls, answered my emails. I want to thank you all. And I want to thank one special person who is my mentor, my friend, and that's Director Amy DeLong. Since I've started my journey, she has always said to me she'll never let me fail. Until this day, she has not let me fall. She has taught me, trained me, chastised me if I'm wrong, showed me the right way, and I truly appreciate that. Today, I can stand here and say that I was scared yesterday, but today I'm not. I can go to the world and talk and tell about this, tell my journey of where I've been. So I have the pleasure of introducing our graduate speakers, and my first speaker is going to be Ms. Angel Long. Angel is a woman of distinction, pride, and confidence. Angel has spent the last 6 months working for the Columbus Urban League as an administrative assistant. Angel is humble and always willing to lend a helping hand. You hand her a project and she will follow through until the end. She came to Restoration Academy with a goal in mind, and that is to complete the program. Angel, you made it. Remember, opportunity knocks at the strangest times. It's not the time that matters, but how you respond or answer the door. My next speaker is Tony Bird. This gentleman, he's wow. Well, he has been a true gentleman. He's been a sergeant at arms for me, a voice when I cannot talk over all the chatter or hear. He has stepped up and told people to be quiet for me. He has done everything that has been asked of him, even if he was not comfortable, he took each task and embraced it. You never see him without a smile. And he always has an encouraging word to say to someone. He has spent the last 6 months working with public service and the traffic division with no complaints. He gained respect from his coworkers, from his willingness to help wherever he was needed. I truly, truly appreciate all of you. You all have worked really hard, stepped up, did everything that was asked of you. I wish each and every one of you much success wherever you go, wherever you may be. And because we became a family, I will always be there watching you every step of the way. Right now, I would like to bring Angel along, and then following will be Tony Bird to speak.
I told her I wasn't going to be crying and being all soft. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I first want to give honor to God in all things. I would like to give a thank you to our mayor, Mayor Michael B. Coleman, for creating such an awesome and much-needed program for our city. Thank you very much. I would like to also thank Director DeLong, Tarika Cradle. I know I wore your ear out. Thank you very much, council members, all participating partners, COWIC, Jose, thank you for the encouragement. Tal, thank you. Greg Winbush, thank you. But I do want to take the time to personally thank the Columbus Urban League. Ms. Stephanie Hightower, thank you for being part of this program. And they gave me the opportunity to come. Gave me the opportunity to come there and use my skills. But I'm also a sponge and I'm learning. And I thank you. I don't know if everybody's here. Ms. Tony Cunningham, my direct supervisor, Stephanie Robinson. They've all been wonderful to me. Thank you. Certainly not least, my family and my friends. I love you back. They've been very supportive to me. I reached a point in my life. Thank you. I reached a point in my life that I thought like I was nothing with all the rejections in society. And I hit a low, and I wind up at the Alvis House. A young lady, Miss Coco, talked me into coming, and I came and they embraced me. Al, Robert Brown, Miss Turner, Lisa, all you guys have been wonderful. Thank you. Before Restoration Academy, I just didn't feel like I had a purpose because I was trying to get back and I couldn't. So the Alvis House referred me. They asked me that they wanted to refer me for Restoration Academy. And I interviewed, and here I am. Thank you, Alvis House, very much. Restoration Academy has really turned my life around for the better. And I want to say to Mayor Coleman, I thank you and admire you for taking this stand to create such a powerful program. And I do thank you every day. I think about you every day because I'm just like, if you wouldn't have created this program, you know, where would I be right now? Where would we be? You know, the people that was before us, where would they be? The ones to come after us, where would they be going? But now there's an opportunity, and I thank you. This program has helped me to find myself and become a better person. I also like to thank Dr. Dodley. I don't know if he's here. Is he here? No. Dr. Dodley, he's here. For all that he did for me. And also, he did a process called the Johari window, for those of you that are familiar with it. He had us all broke down, men, women, in that class, but it helped us to know where we come from, what it was that had us to be at this spot that we were at, and how to proceed past that. And I thank him. And in honor of him, our class, we would just like to say, I go. Amen. To the class that comes after us, this program is no walk in the park. If you want this program to work for you, you have to work the program. There is no slacking. Either you're in or you're out. When we had our luncheon with the mayor, he asked us a question, and he kind of touched on it, and he said, are you all in? Some of us was like, we're 100% in, we're 1,000% in, but we're here, we're standing, we made it, and we thank you for keeping it real with us and not making it easy for us at all. To the work industry, I just want to say, because we've made mistakes, it shouldn't mean we have to wait 5, 7, or even 10 years to get employment. If our debt has been paid to society, then let us in, give us a chance to prove ourselves. I would say get on board with Restoration Academy. It is a wonderful program and a wonderful opportunity. To my class, I have grown to love you all. I have all these extra brothers and sisters now. You've been a great support. And as one of my best friends had said to me before, your past does not define who you are. And I say that to you guys. It does not define who we are. To our society, I thank you for accepting us and giving us a second chance. I want everyone to take a good look at us and remember us, remember our faces, because we won't let you down and we will continue to press on and be successful on our journey. Thank you and God bless.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, should I say. I want to start off by thanking God for my life and opportunity, everything that comes in it. I would like to thank Mayor Coleman, council members, Director DeLong, Coordinator Tarika Cradle, my sister, Jose Feliciano, Co-Wick, Mr. Tim Swagger, Miss Patty Williams, and partnering agencies. I was raised in a household that instilled values of God. Family, love, trust, honesty, and success.
from an old school raising where discipline, morals, manners were incorporated and expected. My mother always corrected me when I was wrong and gave praise when I was right. Being raised in the inner city streets as a teenager and a young adult, you become more accessible at taking the wrong path and becoming a product of your environment. Therefore, I focus my life on quick money, fame, and living for the moment. I am not here to give an excuse or ask for pity, but I am here to give a testament, thank you, bro, of what Restoration Academy has done for me. Earlier I mentioned taking the wrong path, and as we learn when we're kids, for every decision that you make has consequences. My consequences, I look at them as the gift and the curse. The curse is sitting in prison for over 4 years and unable to interact with my family and loved ones in society. As strange as it may sound, the gift was being able to sit down and find myself. I believe this was a blessing in disguise. I became pure mentally and physically. Sitting in prison humbled me to understand that you never take anything or anyone for granted. I came home to odd-end jobs, barely making it in society, but I was determined to do right. I had multiple rejections from jobs, opportunities not because I was not qualified, but because I was a felon. I would always ask how I'm supposed to make it in this life if no one gave me an opportunity. Well, God heard my plea, and that opportunity came knocking, the tune of the Restoration Academy. At the beginning of this year, my experience throughout this program has been great. I've met so many wonderful people. I was taught to properly speak in front of people, how to complete a resume, and how to interview successfully and gain employment. Our coordinator constantly told us, if you want to be here and be successful in this program, you must show up, work hard, and believe that you can have better. It's not what you know, it's what you're going to do about it. And with this being said, I challenge my class and those behind me and to continue the legacy of the Restoration Academy. Thank you.
Now it's time for the real show. I'd like to ask all of our directors and agency partners to please come up to the right-hand side. We'd like for you to be part for every graduate to see, and also for you to let them know that they still have their ongoing support. If I can ask you folks to maybe push back. I'd like for Sean Arnold, where's Tal and Don Maza? Folks, if you want to step on that side. Sean Arnold. They should go that way, yes. Come on. That's okay. Why don't you stand up? That way they have to come across. Go. Christopher Babs. Congratulations. Shelmona Branch. Mr. Tony Bird. Mr. Jarvis Carter. Miss Carolyn Florida. Yes, sir. Ashley Hale. Alfonso Howard. Miss Angel Long. Miss Atrienne McKissick. Miss Linda McLaurin. Miss Julie Mead. Congratulations. Mr. Clinton Prysock. Mr. David Reynolds. Congratulations. Congratulations. Mr. Larry Thomas. Congratulations. Miss Cynthia Underdew. Mr. Delondra Williams. Miss Nakia Williams. That's it. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of Restoration Academy 2014. Okay. Final remarks?
Actually, there's going to be two final remarks. Mine is really quick. Mine is just a congratulations to all of you and best wishes on your future success. I just want you to remember, this isn't the end. This isn't the end. It may be the end of the program, but it's the beginning of your new lives. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Realize that this opportunity keeps going if you want it to. And what I mean by that is you guys have full opportunity not to be in the jobs that you're at, because these are good jobs, but you guys have the potential to be better, to grow, to set that next goal in your life. Don't be satisfied now because you've made it to here. And, you know, it's that step that you got to where you thought I wasn't going to get 6 months ago or 7 months ago. Now you need to take that step and move it up and look for those promotional opportunities. As a civil service person, we test all the time, so make sure you look online for those tests. Those of you at the city, it's the same thing. Don't be satisfied where you're at, because all of you are worth more, and remember that. Thank you and best wishes.
Just briefly, you know, life not worth living unless you have dreams and goals. And I want you to take this opportunity, and each of you has your own dream and your own goal, and go out there and try to reach it. Go get it. This is your chance, your second chance. And you're going to reach your goal, and you're going to reach your dreams. And again, we got your back. God bless you. All right.
There's a reception downstairs.